Hey, what's up guys? Soldier Knows Best here. So first, shout out to Sony for sponsoring this video. And in sponsoring this video, they're helping me out with a problem that I have. And it's not a bad problem, but it is something that I've been trying to figure out over these last few months. And that is the fact that I really like these headphones. And these are the Sony WF-1000XM3s, a pair of really good over-the-ear headphones that have great sound quality and also great active noise cancellation. But these don't always fit me when I'm traveling because these are great to use on a plane and when I'm sitting down, but when I am walking through the streets and just traveling to my destinations, I don't want to have these on my head the entire time. But that is where these come in, and these are the WF-1000XM3s. Similar long name, but these are a pair of wireless earbuds that just fit right inside of your ear, and when you're not using them, you can put them inside the case, close it up, and just put it in your pocket. So since these are in the same family as their over-the-ear brothers, I have a lot of expectation for these, and that includes the sound quality and the noise cancellation, and I'll talk about those things in just a second. But first, let's talk about the really good design of these. Now, these are the best looking premium in-ear headphones that I personally use, and that really starts with the case. And because these headphones come in two different colors, black and what I'm showing you now, silver, the case is two-tone, and when you open it up, it has a couple of different touches to it that I really like. And one of those is going to be the battery indicator, and you can see this when the case is closed too, but when you open it up, you can kind of see it there letting you know that the headphones are charging inside of them. And then also too, each headphones has a little light as well that will also show you that it is charging. And then this case does work with NFC, so if you have a phone that has NFC, more than likely you can just place this case on the back of the phone, and then now you can easily and quickly pair these headphones to your phone or whatever device that you're trying to use. And then if you're not using NFC, you can still pair these via the Bluetooth settings. And speaking of Bluetooth, let's talk about that real quick because these headphones do have a new Bluetooth chip inside of them. So that means they're gonna have a better, more stable connection between the two. And then when I was thinking about things to talk about in this video, I actually noticed that I didn't have any time where the connection dropped or just skipped a beat when I was using these. And that's not always the case with a pair of wireless headphones because depending on which pocket that I have my phone in, if I'm walking with some headphones on, that can actually mess up the connection. And I didn't have any issues with this at all, and that's definitely a good thing. Now let's get back to the case real quick, and the case itself is a charging case. So once you place the headphones inside of them, they will start charging, and the case itself charges via a USB-C port, and in the box you do get a USB cable to use along with that. And then also this case does have some pretty strong magnets to hold the headphones in place, and let me see if I can do this. Boom, got it, finally. And I'm not gonna show you how many times it took me to get that, but I got it. No. Oh, close. Oh. Okay, so finally, let's talk about the headphones and just take a closer look at them. Now, these aren't the smallest, nor are these the biggest headphones that you can have inside of your ears, but the reason they have a little bit of size to them is because they have a lot of stuff going on the inside. And some of that stuff includes dual microphones on each one of the earbuds. And these dual microphones are going to be working with the HD noise canceling processor. And all of these things combined make for an experience where it's gonna be taking all of that ambient noise that it hears on the outside, and then it's going to be blocking all of those frequencies, so that will allow you just to be able to hear your audio. And the really good noise cancellation is one of the things that really sold me on these headphones because I really wanted a pair of in-ear headphones that I can use when I'm getting in my Uber, to walking through the airport, and then walk straight on the plane and still leave these in. And then once that plane starts up and all of that noise gets to going, I still wanted to be able to listen to whatever I'm listening to clearly with no distractions, and these did allow me to do that. Now at the same time, having great noise cancellation doesn't mean a lot if you don't have great sound quality, and these headphones deliver on that as well. And so by default, I mean just right out of the box, once you take them out and you put these in your ears, you're gonna notice that the sound is on point. These sound excellent, but you do have the option to mess around with the audio settings to kind of make them your own, and you can do this inside of the Sony Headphones Connect app. And once you download this app and you pair your headphones to them, now you will see that you can actually get in here and change the EQ. So I like a lot of bass, so I went over and adjusted the bass to bass boost. And then boom, it added that clear bass up to around 7. And the thing about the bass is that it was still clean and tight, but it had that little extra thump that I like to have in my music. But again, you can get in here and change it to how you like it. And also in the software, you do have the option to turn on the digital sound enhancement engine. So once you turn this on, this is going to take compressed audio, which is a lot of audio sources, and just kind of upscale them and make them better for your listening. And then going back to noise cancellation for a second, this does have ambient sound control, which will allow you to adjust how much ambient noise is actually coming into your headphones, because sometimes when you are walking around, you may actually want to hear those cars around you or the people around you. So you still want to listen to your music, but be aware of your environment, and you can actually adjust the different levels to this inside of the app, or you can kind of just make it easy for yourself and enable the adaptive sound control. And this is going to allow the headphones to automatically detect what are you doing. So if you are in a car, or if you're on a plane, or if you're just sitting around somewhere, it will actually be able to know that and adjust those ambient sound settings for you automatically. And another way that you can control the things that you hear is by using the touch sensor that's on each one of the headphones. Now this is a little area that's right next to the logo and also one of the microphones that allows you to either tap and hold to do different things. And then you can individually control what happens when you touch each one of the earbuds. So for example, you can go into the Headphones Connect app, and then now I have it set up so the left earbud, when I do tap it, it will rotate between noise cancellation, ambient sound on and off. And then also too, when I press and hold on it, it will activate the quick attention. And the way quick attention works is that when you do press and activate it, it will allow a lot of ambient sound in, and it almost sounds like you don't have the headphones in your ears at all. And so this is great because when you're trying to talk to someone, it allows you to hear them clearly. And then once you release your finger off of it, if you have it set up for noise cancellation, it will go back to just blocking out all of that noise. And now you can get back to listening to your music. And then back to some of the other things that you can do with the touch controls, like on my right earbud, I have it set up to control the volume, but you can also tap on this little arrow here and then just kind of scroll through some of the other options, like your Google Assistant or your Amazon Alexa option, playback controls and things like that that you can assign. So I like these functions that you have on the headphones so you don't have to keep reaching for your phone. Okay, so now let's talk about how do these perform in the real world. Like when you're out and about being active and just doing physical things, do these stay in your ears? And I have to say, yes, they do a really good job. And that's because Sony has designed them to have multiple points of contact while they're inside of your ear. And these also come with multiple different tips to choose from. Now they have silicone tips and then also foam tips that come inside of the box that range from large all the way down to extra small. So this means that you should be able to get a really good customized fit depending on your ears, and actually try different sizes for each one of your ears, because like me, my ears are a little bit different, so I go with different sizes. But I can tell you that when I'm out like running and climbing and doing things, these stay in my ears with no problems. They don't easily slip out or fall out, even though they don't have any ear hooks on them. They do an excellent job in staying put. And so technically I still could do all of these things with these over the ears on, but they're just not going to be as comfortable for me. And I have seen some people going for runs with these on, and you know, more power to them, but I like to have something that is going to be easy for me to transition when I go inside and I just get done being active. I can just easily put the earbuds in my pockets, but unless I have really big pockets, I just can't do that with these. Now, one thing I would like to see improved on these is just the water resistance, because right now Sony definitely recommends you do not get these wet. And so if you are like a super sweaty person when you're working out, or if it's raining outside, you might want to put these away and use something else. So again, I don't think it's going to just break down on you if you're just walking out on a sunny day and you're sweating on it. But if these did have a better water resistance rating to them, it would just make them even more complete. Now, something else that's important with wireless headphones is the battery life. And I have to say, these are right around what I was expecting for the size and just the performance of these. So Sony says you can get around 6 hours of listening to your music with noise cancellation on. And then if you were to turn noise cancellation off, you can get around 8 hours. So I came pretty close to that in my couple of sessions that I actually listened to these for an extended period of time. Now, if you are trying to use these on a very long flight that's lasting 6, 7 or more hours, these just aren't going to make it all the way through, which can be a little bit of a bummer. But you do have that case that if you make sure you bring this along with you, this case has enough charge in it to recharge these 3 times. So if you start off with your earbuds at 100% and you combine that with the case, you can get around 24 hours of listening time with noise cancellation on, and then around 32 hours of listening time with noise cancellation off. And then if the battery is completely dead on these, once you place them inside of the case, it only takes 10 minutes for you to get around 90 minutes of listening time. So it has really quick charging inside of it, which definitely comes in handy. And so look, there's no such thing as a perfect product, but I can say this is kind of perfect for what I do because I like to travel a lot. I don't like to take a lot of stuff, or actually I take a lot of stuff with me, but I don't always have a lot of space. And these allow me to really kind of solve a problem. Having a pair of headphones that sound great and have great noise cancellation, and then also too can fit in my pocket. So I don't even have to put these in my bag. I can kind of just take these and have these fit in no matter where I am. And so currently these are in a very small select group of wireless in-ear headphones that I would definitely want to use anywhere. And actually these have a couple of features and things that put them above the rest. And looking at the price point, which is currently around $230 or so, it's not a bad price point for what you get in this package. And I could definitely recommend them. So if you want to check out these Sony WF-1000XM3s, I'll leave a link down below in the description box. You can check them out for yourself. So definitely go do that if you're interested in these. And also if you want, like and share this video and let me know what you think about it down in the comments. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.